Hello, this is Doth Nihilus. Today marks the third day of the Thelemic Holy season, and I wanted to start off by announcing the card of the day. That card is the Sun. Now this card represents Heru Raha. Quote, "This is one of the simplest of the cards. It represents Heru Raha, the Lord of the New Aeon. It is manifestation to the race of men as the sun spiritual, moral, and physical. He is the Lord of light, life, and love. This aeon has for its purpose the complete emancipation of the human race." Heru Raha's unique name for the two opposite and equal forms of the Egyptian god Horus. Hor-Pa-Krat is the passive, innocent god of silence and infinite potential, often portrayed as a baby curled in the fetal position, pressing his thumb or forefinger to his lips. Ra-Hoor-Khut is the active, violent, hawk-headed avenger of the gods. Combined under the one name, Heru Raha, they are the divine expression of the passive, active dynamics of the element spirit. One of the interesting things, I'm reading from Understanding Aleister Crowley's Thoth Tarot by Lon Milo Duquette, if you're wondering where I'm reading this from. Another interesting passage is early Gnostic Christians dubbed Satan the twin of Christ, suggesting a great solar mystery hidden in their relationship. Also, Crowley states, they represent the male and female, eternally young, shameless and innocent. They are dancing in the light, and yet they dwell upon the earth. They represent the next stage which is to be attained by mankind, in which complete freedom is alike the cause and the result of the new access of solar energy upon the earth. So, I hopefully that gives you some insight into the card's meaning and how you would want to incorporate it during this day as part of your reflection. Going forward, I wanted to read chapter 4 of Liber vel Lapidis Lazuli. So let's get started with that. Quote, "I am like a maiden bathing in a clear pool of fresh water. O my God, I see thee dark and desirable, rising through the water as a golden snake, as a golden smoke. Thou art altogether golden, the hair and the eyebrows and the brilliant face, even into the fingertips and toe tips. Thou art one rosy dream of gold. Deep into thine eyes that are golden, my soul leaps, like an archangel menacing the sun. My sword passes through and through thee. Crystalline moons ooze out of thy beautiful body that is hidden behind the ovals of thine eyes. Deeper, ever deeper, I fall, even as the whole universe falls down the abyss of years." There we go. "For eternity calls. The overworld calls. The world of the word is awaiting us. Be done with speech, O God. Fasten the fangs of the hound eternity in this my throat. I am like a wounded bird flapping in circles. Who knows where I shall fall? O blessed one, O God, O my devourer. Let me fall down, fall away, afar, alone. Let me fall. Nor is there any rest, sweetheart, save in the cradle of royal Bacchus, the thigh of the most holy one. There rest under the canopy of night, Uranus, child Eros, Marsyas, chide Olympus. I chide my beautiful lover in his sun-ray mane. Shall I not sing? Shall not mine incantations bring around me the wonderful company of the wood gods, their bodies glistening with the ointment of moonlight and honey and myrrh? Worshipful are ye, O my lovers. Let us forward to the dimmest hollow. There we will feast upon mandrake and upon molly. There the lovely one shall spread us his holy banquet. In the brown cakes of corn we shall taste the food of the world, and be strong. In the ruddy and awful cup of death we shall drink the blood of the world and be drunken. Oe, the song of Io, the song of Io. Come, let us sing to thee, Bacchus invisible, Bacchus triumphant, Bacchus indexable. Bacchus, O Bacchus, be near us. Then was the countenance of all time darkened, and the true light shone forth. There was also a certain cry in an unknown tongue, whose stridency troubled the still waters of my soul, so that my heart, that my mind, and my body were healed of their disease. Self-knowledge, yea, an angel troubled the waters. This was the cry of him. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I understand, I know the meanings of this, but I can't, I don't remember exactly the meaning behind this phrase. I'll show it to you real quick. Right here. This line right here. And these words right here. I remember there was meaning to it. I just don't remember. I know there was meaning to it. I just don't remember. So anyways, I'll continue the next line. Nor did I sing this for 1,000 times a night, for 1,000 nights before thou camest, O my flaming God, and pierced me with thy spear. Thy scarlet robe unfolded the whole heavens, so that the God said, all is burning, it is the end. Also, thou didst set thy lips to the wound and suck out 1,000,000 eggs. And thy mother sat upon them, and lo, stars and ultimate things, whereof stars are the atoms. Then I perceived thee, O my God, sitting like a white cat upon the trellis work of the arbor. and the hum of the spinning worlds was but thy pleasure. O white cat, the sparks fly from thy fur. Thou dost crackle with splitting the worlds. I have seen more of thee in the white cat than I saw in the visions of aeons. In the boat of Ra did I travel, but I never found upon the visible universe any being like unto thee. Thou wast like a winged white horse, and I raced thee through eternity against the Lord of the gods. So still we race. Thou wast like a flake of snow falling in the pine-clad woods. In a moment thou wast lost in a wilderness of the like and the unlike. But I beheld the beautiful God at the back of the blizzard, and thou wast he. Also I read in a great book. An ancient skin was written in letters of gold, verbum fit verbum. Also vitriol, and the hierophant's name, VVVVV. All this wheeled in fire, in star fire, rare and far, and utterly lonely. Yea, even as thou and I, so desolate soul, my God. Yea, and the writing. And this writing here, if you can see right here, each one of these refers to a different type of elemental aspect. So like fire of air and water and earth of air and fire and air of fire and etc. I forget which one of the connotations with each one of these, but I know that's what this means. So you're free to look into it further and whatnot, but that's what these different means. Each one refers to a different aspect of the elements. It is well. This is the voice which shook the earth. 8 times he cried aloud, and by 8 shall I count thy favors. O thou 11-fold God, 418. Yea, and by many more, by the 10 in the 22 directions, even as the perpendicular of the pyramid, so shall thy favors be. If I number them, they are one. Excellent is thy love, O Lord. Thou art revealed by the darkness, and he who gropeth in the horror of the groves shall happily catch thee, even as a snake that seizeth on a little singing bird. I have caught thee, O my soft thrush. I am like a hawk of mother of emerald. I catch thee by instinct, though my eyes fail from thy glory. Yet they are but foolish folk yonder. I see them on the yellow sand, all clad in Tyrian purple. They draw their shining god unto the land in nets. They build a fire to the Lord of fire, and cry unhallowed words, even the dreadful curse, Amri Moradza Atman Deona Lastadza Amaradza Maran. Then do they cook the shining god and gulp him whole. These are evil folk, O beautiful boy. Let us pass on to the other world. Let us make ourselves into a pleasant bait, into a seductive shape. I will be like a splendid naked woman with ivory breasts and golden nipples. My whole body shall be like the milk of the stars. I will be lustrous and Greek. a courtesan of Delos, of the unstable isle. Thou shalt be like a little red worm on a hook, but thou and I will catch our fish alike. Then wilt thou be a shining fish with golden back and silver belly. I will be like a violent, beautiful man, stronger than 20 bulls, a man of the west, bearing a great sack of precious jewels upon a staff that is greater than the axis of the all. And the fish shall be sacrificed to thee, and the strong man crucified for me. And thou and I will kiss and atone for the wrong of the beginning, yea, for the wrong of the beginning. So anyways, that is chapter 4 of Liber vel Lapidis Lazuli. I wanted to note something here in some of the passages, specifically verses 45 and 46. The 11-fold God, 418. I believe that is a reference to Nuit, but I could be mistaken. But I'm pretty sure that her number is 418. Also, in 46, it refers to the 10 in the 22 directions. 10, this is a reference to the Kabbalistic tree of life. The 10 being the spheres of the Sephirot along the tree, and 22 being the paths, the different paths along the tree down to from Keter to Malkut. So I found that to be very interesting. So anyways, I hope you guys liked this reading, and I look forward to doing it again tomorrow. And with that, I hope you have had a wonderful Holy season today, and I will see you all tomorrow. This is Doth Nihilus signing out, 156.93.